much. That's very nice of you. That's very nice. Back at you. I appreciate it so much. Good, then. So today, here's what I'd like to talk about. Because some days I have to be honest with you, I don't have a lot to talk about. I'm thinking, what really do I feel strongly about? And there's some days I don't feel strongly about anything. Today, I do. And it's about the beetle. And when I say the beetle, I don't mean Paul or George or Ringo or John. I mean the dung beetle. And if you don't know what a dung beetle is, it's an insect. There are many varieties of them, but there's one specific dung beetle that is endangered now. And I just read that. It's a very hard-working little creature. And if you've seen them, they're little black beetles, dung beetles they are. And when I read they were endangered, I said, I must share this with others. And you may be thinking, Ellen, why do we care about the dung beetle? Wake up, people. Listen. Here's all I know about it. It was in the book, and I've seen it on TV before. The dung beetle, what they do is they take animal dung, and they spend their entire lives pushing and rolling it until it becomes one giant ball of dung, which is what the beetle's entire job is. Oh, no, ooh, listen. And I believe the word dungaree comes from them also, but I'm not sure because of the cute outfits they wear when they work. But I don't know what they do. Honestly, I got to be honest. I don't know what they do. I know that they push the dung around, but it's not about the dung beetle. It's not like, why do we care about saving the dung beetle? It's about the big picture, because I realize everything is feeding something else. Everything on this planet has something to help something else. Like, for instance, the dung beetle is food for fox, for pig, for crow. Now, if we get rid of the dung beetle, which is, we're close to having it happen, then we lose the fox because that's their meal, and what happens to fox hunts? No, you haven't thought of that, have you? Or what happens to pigs? If we lose pigs, then there goes our bacon, there goes our breakfast. If you don't care about that, at least think about your breakfast. If we lose the crow, what happens when you say something embarrassing? You'll never be able to eat crow again. It's everything that is affected by things that we do. That's why I try not to kill anything, because I realize, like I say I don't kill spiders, which I don't kill spiders. It's a delicious meal for a bird. There's a bird. If I kill a spider, then a bird misses a meal. I would be furious if someone squashed my Caesar salad. I could have had it, and yet someone said, I don't care about that Caesar salad, and squishes it and throws it away. Every action has a reaction. Like, for instance, you've heard, if there's a butterfly that flaps its wings in Japan, chances are the next day you'll have a flyaway on your hair. And you may not care until a picture comes out and you're going, look at that flyaway. It's a ripple effect to tell you that in traffic, if someone's honking and screaming at you, probably what happened is before that guy left in the morning, someone was screaming at him. And if you're watching, sir, I can only take a left on a green arrow at that particular stop sign. I couldn't have turned left on the red. Anyway, and see, I'm affected by his honking. Everyone's affected by his honking. If that guy yells at someone, then he goes to work, and that person he honked at is the receptionist, and they yell at the receptionist yells at someone on the phone, and so on, and so on, and so on. Pretty soon, the only one not yelling is the dung beetle, and that's because they have their dung together. But the thing is, if you think about... about your actions. That's all I'm saying. Think about your actions. Everything you do affects something else. For instance, if I dance, most likely you'll dance. And if you dance, people at home are dancing. And if people at home are dancing, the world dances. Tony, make me dance then.
I'm great.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Big day.
Big day.
Yeah, very, very excited.
Yes.
Got our beeper?
Yeah.
Nothing yet?
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, well, she's still early. I think Ashley's due in 3 weeks, November 11th or something like that.
Okay.
So
Yep.
it's fine. We're still waiting, though.
Good.
And on the show today, by the way, I should mention Kevin James is here. From the King of Queens, Kevin James, that one. That guy. Shannon Doherty's here from North Shore. She's here. Also, hey, yesterday the Serena Williams tennis racket auction closed at $4,050. That's how much that tennis racket. All right, $4,050 for Serena's tennis racket. That's great. Good for y'all, because 100% of the proceeds are going to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. Thank you to everybody who bid on it. That's $4,050 for a tennis racket signed by Serena. I think tennis rackets, I haven't bought one in a while, but they go for about $4,000, don't they? I don't know. Yeah, but how much are tennis rackets? That's a decent price if you're going to play with Serena's name on it. I truly believe you'll make money if you play that. Whoever bought it, you're bound to play better. Yeah. Hey, speaking of babies, we're waiting for Ashley Carroll to have her baby. My friends just had a beautiful, beautiful little baby the other day, and I went to go see him. He's 2 days old. I'd like to welcome him to the world. That's Levi Hank. Hello, Levi Hank. Cute. Welcome to the world, little boy. All right, so Ashley Carroll's pager did not go off, and so little boy Ellen is not with us yet. I hope she doesn't. She was kidding. I hope she does not. His name's going to be Jack. That's what she says, which is a fine name. And and she sent a book because she wants me to be her labor partner, labor coach. So she calls it Ellen's Labor Manual, and I've done manual labor before, not this kind. So how hard and how different can it be? All right, so we went through this, and I don't know if you've read these books before, but these, here's some, to the labor partner. You say things, praise her often. You're relaxing your facial muscles, or your breathing is rhythmic and even. Avoid negative comments such as, you're not doing the breathing right. Demonstrate what it is you want her to do. Silence is golden. Talking may annoy her. Oh. She picked the wrong person. All right, and then these are all breathing techniques that they have in here. Cleansing breath, which is basically ha, 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 and then whoo. So that's actually, if you're watching my show, you're doing your exercises right now. You're laughing, and then occasionally just whoo, whoo, whoo. Maybe this is a birthing manual for owls. I don't know if that's, you want to be hooting. And then what a labor partner can do, if her feet are cold, offer to get her socks. And then say things like, you're doing great, keep up the good work, the baby will be here soon, bravo, all those things. So I realized she's going to need some stuff, and I can't guarantee I'm going to be there. I really can't. I'm waiting for the pager to go off, and I want to call her, and I said, put me on speakerphone, but I don't know for sure. So what I have is, do I just have this, or do I have other things? I think just this, right? All right, so I'm going to get Houston, come on out. I'm going to get some... I'm sending some socks, first of all, it's because she's going to need some socks to have, because, oh, there's my face on the socks, and then, because it'll be cold. And then, Houston, you're going to take some pictures of the things that I would be saying to her, okay? Let me just see what I'm saying here. Oh, this is good. Got it? All right. And then, okay. 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 This will be great. She'll be fine in delivery. That's digital. We can just email her those things. We can send those right on. I want to update you on your movie career and see what's going on. From what I understand, everybody likes you. The producers like you. Everybody likes you. But the director of Dukes of Hazzard is looking at your tape, and they need to find out, I guess, your measurements and stuff like that, right?
Oh, okay.
Did they ask your measurements yet?
No.
I don't know. They want your measurements. But hopefully soon, Jessica Simpson's going to be beating you up because...
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of people... It's Houston's dream. He wants to be a stuntman, and he wants to get beat up by famous people. A lot of people move here and dream of someday being famous. He just dreams of being beaten up by somebody famous. And I want to make that dream come true for you. So, all right, yeah. So now, here's the thing. Here's the twist. In order to get you in the movie, we need to get you some extra work. So you have to get a SAG card or something like that. So we have to figure out how we can get you extra work. And we're going to keep you posted on what we're going to do and to get you in the movie, okay?
Awesome.
All right, take off. And whatever you do, don't fall down, okay? Please. Careful, careful. Oh. All right. All right, if you've been watching the show every day, and I'm sure that you have, you'll remember that I said I can't possibly make it to every one of your invitations. You know, the RSVP Ellen thing has really, I'm flattered by all the invitations I've gotten. I can't go to everybody. So I've decided if I can't come to you, I'm going to bring some of you to us. So I received this letter from Wendy. Remember I said I was going to host something here in the Experience in the Riff Raff Room, and we received this email from Wendy Simmons from New York. Are events held in the Riff Raff Room while the show is being taped? Will Ellen refer to the event by any chance? And what is the cost? All right, I'm glad you asked, Wendy. Here's the thing, it's free. We're going to throw the whole event for you right here in the Riff Raff Room. So if you have any event you want us to cater, go to our website, let us know about it. And so here's some more. I'll attend also. It's not like I'm just going to be in the other room and you're having a situation going on and then the show goes on. I'll come and visit once in a while, especially if the guest is boring. I may just step over there and just, excuse me 1 second. Brianna from Little River, Kansas. My sister graduates May 2005. We live in a very small town, population of about 600. Her class will be graduating with 17 students, and nothing fun ever happens around here. It would be the best graduation present that I could give my sister. I watch your show all the time. You're awesome and hilarious. Okay, and so look at it this way. That's 17 students. Whoever graduated at the bottom of your class can still say I was ranked 17 in my graduating class, and that still sounds good. All right, if you think you have a small class, listen to this. This is Sarah Minard from New York. Can you plan me a prom? I was homeschooled from 6th grade through high school and never had a prom. It's really difficult to have a prom as a homeschooler with a total of 4 students, all of which are your siblings. I mean, my brother would have been my date. Gross. Everyone always shares their prom memories, and I don't have any. No limo, no corsage, no pretty dress, no dream date. I feel severely emotionally scarred from this. Help. All right, so if we have time, I'm calling one of these people a little later on the show, and I'm going to make time because I want to call somebody, and I think I know who I want to call. So, and remember, this doesn't mean we're only going to have one event. I'll host as many events as sound interesting to me. So keep the emails coming, and thanks to everybody who's written in so far. When we come back, Kevin James is going to sit right there. You know our first guest as the star of the CBS hit comedy, The King of Queens. Please welcome back to the show, the very funny Kevin James.
Good to see you again.
It doesn't seem that long ago, and yet it was long enough ago that you are now married.
I am married. I got married.
Thank
you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mary. It's not working out, though.
It's not working
I gave
out.
it a shot.
I'm glad I brought it up.
4 months, and no, it's going great.
Well, that's when it starts to go downhill.
Yeah,
4 months.
is...
Yeah, it gets
You've
old.
exhausted it all. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, what else?
How long have y'all been together dating?
Like 2 years, 2.5 years now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's been...
And when did you get married? What month?
June 19th. I had to think about it, which scares me already. Yeah.
All right. Oh, look at the picture. How beautiful.
That's me on the left.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Now, how was the wedding?
It was a lot of fun. It
Yeah?
was very exciting. People magazine wrote, this annoyed me a little bit, that I looked sweaty and nervous, which... all right, yummy. Sweaty and nervous, that's what I got.
Were you?
No, I was fine. I mean, when you're, like this, you don't need a reason to sweat. It just happens. It's not a wedding, peeling an orange. You're pretty much going out, So that bothered me, but that's what they wrote, and that's the quote I have.
Were they there? Why would they say that?
I don't know. I don't know how they found that out.
A source? Did a source say that?
I think a source said it because they weren't invited people, but they found out that I was sweaty and nervous.
You know who probably told them?
Who?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood was there.
I heard that he was at your wedding.
Which is crazy, right?
Well, yes. Why was Clint Eastwood?
I don't know.
Was it a mistake?
I have no
Did he go to the
idea.
wrong place?
I think he was lost, and he was just... No, I had done the AT&T Pebble Beach Golf Pro-Am they have up there, Ray Romano and myself. That's kind of a...
You're not good at it,
no,
are you?
not when you... Not from this position.
No,
it's tough to golf from this position. So I gave it my best shot from here, but I got to keep my arm straight. And we just became a little friendly there, and I just said, you know what, you can come to my wedding if you want. You had to throw it out there. And they were, him and his lovely wife Dina, they're like, yeah, we'll go. I was like, And they showed up. They drove down. It was great, man. They were just... They're the best. They're regular people. All my friends were freaking out. They They couldn't stop staring at him. They're like, dude, that's Clint Eastwood. I'm like, I know, shut up. Don't, So,
that's very exciting. So the reception was fun. Did you dance and did you?
I did a lot of dancing. We did a lot of eating and stuff like that. We didn't go like traditional wedding. We did McDonald's. I had stations. I'm not kidding. We did like McDonald's. We did pizza. We did like China. It was like a food court, basically. It really was. We went crazy. We did like a Lady Foot Locker. We didn't stop.
Yeah.
We just we went
Clint
nuts.
Eastwood must have been very happy he showed up. Nice
drive for McDonald's. So yeah, he was excited about that.
Wow.
Houston is that whatever stunt guy. We're gonna have him on my show as a.
Are you serious?
As an extra guy
or
something. We'll do something. Yeah, why not?
Oh, that's one.
Yeah. I saw that fall.
Day.
That's one day right there, right?
He can do more than that.
And he's a ringer for me, so he's like a dead ringer.
Yeah.
And
he could be your double.
he really could be my double, so we'll work something out.
Oh, good.
How's
He
that?
needs 3 days of extra work. So
I'll give him one there or two, whatever
then,
he needs, or 3. I don't know how many you need, whatever
and
it
if
is.
you need somebody to fall down, or if you like punch him and he does anything.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah,
Great.
he seems like a good guy.
Like you said, he's a dead ringer for you. Last time you were here, you had lost 45 pounds, and I'm so proud of you for doing that.
Yeah, I gained it all back.
Have you really?
I did. I gained a lot of it back. But here's the reason. Leah Remini, who plays my wife on the show,
I love Leah,
had gotten pregnant, and she felt, when you're obviously when you're pregnant, I guess you gain a lot of weight, and she was very self-conscious about it. And she said, "Would you gain weight for me?" And I was like, "So we can go through it together." And I was like, "You know what? I don't." All right.
That's so sweet.
I kind of went through it, and I did it just for her. So I just gained all the weight back for her.
Great. That is so. What a gentleman you are. Not too many guys would do that. So you would force yourself to eat.
I'm a giver. I would force myself. I don't enjoy food that much.
No.
And so it was difficult. But if you take it on like a role, I'm an actor, so I can pretend I like food.
Right.
And that's
well,
the way
now
I did
she's
it.
exercising like crazy because I see her occasionally, and she gets up every morning at like 5. And are you exercising to try to work it off with her?
Not enough. I went to a doctor to try to battle, because now I'm trying to get back in shape because she had the baby. So it's okay to get back in shape now.
Yeah.
So I went to a doctor, and he was like, "Why don't you jog?" And I'm like, "Why don't you jog?"
Good response.
I don't like jog. I've never experienced that runner's high that people talk about. The runner's high. I don't know. I've experienced the runners sitting on the curb with my head between my legs, sending my friend home to get my car to pick me up. dry heaving in the bushes feeling. I've had that one.
You've had that?
But other than that, no. So, but he made me join a gym. So I joined a gym, and
Good?
no, not good.
No.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I don't like it because the gym I joined, first of all, it's all like older people for some reason. I don't know why, and I don't like it. I go in the locker room, and I don't know what it is about me, but within like a 6-foot radius, when I get in that locker room, they put the scale. It's like 12 naked 70-year-old guys. That's seriously, that's all it is right around me, and it's not the most attractive thing in the world. And one guy with a walker goes to weigh, and with a walker at the gym. God bless him. First of all, is there going to come a time in my lifetime where I see a walker without the tennis balls on the bottom? I don't. All the technology we have nowadays, do you think we could? Let's get a benefit to do something to raise awareness.
Let's change it. Yeah.
Unless we're supposed to think that's what these people are really active and they're going to play tennis, and that's it. Because
that's how they carry their tennis balls.
well, exactly. So,
Right.
but the guy literally does this. He's got a towel on, and he goes near the scale, and he takes the towel off and gets on the scale, and he's right in front of me, naked, weighing in, and I'm like, dude, you know what? Just keep the towel on, subtract a half a pound, and let's move on. Just please. So, it's not fun. And then I get out there, and I hate the gym. I hate the whole atmosphere. I hate it all, because there's like 30 treadmills lined up, and there's always that one treadmill that's open in the middle, and I feel like the fat kid late for school showing up there. I got all my stuff. Everybody's already running like gazelles. Everybody's in unison, you know, no one's sweating. They're all like 56 minutes into their run. I show up, I don't know. I have all my iPod, I have junk. I put like a hunk of cheese down. I try to throw them out. I don't care. I really have milk. I have everything up there. I set it for 30 minutes, and it takes literally 20 minutes punching in the material, you know, the information before the belt actually starts to move.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
I don't know,
ask
how many questions is that?
A lot of questions they ask.
It's like a job interview.
Yes,
now.
it
You know,
is.
it's a height,
It is.
weight, mother's maiden name, when did you last eat, your favorite smell, your...
Some of those
I
I've
don't know
never
about
seen.
you, but I too, I hate treadmill time is the slowest time on the planet for me, and so I try to trick myself. I don't know if you ever, I like lay a towel over the console to try to hide it.
Right.
To try to trick yourself into going, so you're like, oh man, that always works well for you. You don't want to peek. You're like, take a look. I must be running for at least 30. Crap, 6 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
hilarious.
didn't feel bad.
We have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this.
Absolutely.
We're back with Kevin James. You're right. And the two of you together are very, very funny.
We have a lot of fun.
I love Leah.
She's great.
She's a very funny person. You're funny. And together, two funny people.
That's
what I
right.
say. 7th season. I can't believe it.
Yes. Yes. So it's exciting. It's been a long time.
It's a long time.
And
7 is it's a good long time, and it's a nice thing for actors to get a show that lasts that long.
It really is. We're very, very lucky, and we have a great time. And you know, it's just it becomes your family. It really is. You know, you spend every day with them, so it's a lot
and
of
you
fun.
want to like the people that you're working with.
Yes, and I do.
Yeah.
Jerry's crazy, but I do.
Yeah.
No, Jerry's
All
he's
right.
the sweetest man.
All right, now what do you think Houston's going to do on the show if he's on the show? Do you have
well, I
anything
saw
in
the
mind?
fall. The fall was great. I like doing physical things on the show too, so we can try to find something there, you know, and maybe we'll do a fight scene together or something like that. Or maybe he'll just turn a light on and walk out. You know, it could be one of those two. We don't know yet.
You could
we
turn a
haven't
light
written it
on
yet.
and then fall on his way out
Right.
or something.
Yes, we'll get a fall in there. Or
and how
something
much
for
money
him.
would he make for something
He's going to
like
make
that?
$75,000 for the first episode.
That's great.
And then you know he should negotiate after that.
Yeah.
So
great.
But
All right.
that would be for him.
And there would be benefits?
Dental only.
Okay.
Only
great.
some dental.
Great. And could you call Clint Eastwood and maybe help with something that maybe Clint's shooting something?
Sure. You know what? He wants to be in a Clint Eastwood movie. I can make that happen.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. I've got that kind of power.
I'm sure you can. He'll have a trailer, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be a double wide, as you like to call it. Yes.
All right, good. I just want to make sure. No, are you serious? You're really going to put him in?
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Okay, good.
You know.
Are you shooting next week? Or are you off next week?
We are, no, I think we're shooting next week. We are. We're shooting this week. We're shooting, you know, so.
You're
we'll
shooting
try to
this
throw,
week?
Yeah.
What days do you shoot on?
On Friday nights.
What day is it for you right now?
Tuesday.
Right. All right. King of Queens airs Wednesdays at 9 o'clock on CBS. We're calling a viewer right after this. Don't go away. All right. I'm going to call Sarah, and I don't know if it's Minard or Minard, but I'm going to find out when I call her. She's in New York City. I'm going to talk to her about the prom situation that she's interested in, because that sounds good to me, right? Homeschooled since 6th grade, I think she said, so got to figure out. That's a small event we're going to host. It's just her and her 3 brothers and sisters. We can section it off and rent out another portion of the... She's got to be home. She's homeschooled.
Hello?
Hey, Sarah?
Hey, who's this?
It's Ellen DeGeneres.
No way.
Yeah. Way.
You're kidding.
No, I'm calling because you emailed about the... is it Minard or Minard?
Minard.
Minard. That's what I thought, and the audience said no.
You were absolutely right.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22.
Yes.
All right. And so what do you... You're still not being homeschooled for college, are you?
No. I'm an actress in New York now.
You're an actress. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And so that homeschooling really came in handy.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Now, are you really acting, or do you want to act?
Well, I was doing musical theater, and now I want to do film and TV, so I'm kind of in the transition between the two at the moment.
And you're on a TV show, you said?
No, I'm transitioning into film and TV from musical theater.
Oh, you're transitioning.
Yeah.
When you say you're transitioning, have you transitioned, or transitioning means you're looking to be in?
Meaning that I am looking to be in. I have an agent, and hopefully we'll be getting some work soon.
Right. Okay. That's a positive way to put it, transitioning. All right. So now, and who would you like to take? Do you have somebody you'd want to take to the prom if we have a prom here for you?
Oh, well, I don't have someone in mind necessarily, but I could probably come up with somebody.
You could. All right. And now, what about your brothers and sisters? Are they still at home homeschooling?
Well, one of them is still homeschooling. The other one's going to school in New Hampshire, and my older sister is married with 2 kids.
Okay. All right. And do you have an idea? Do you have a prom theme? Do you have something you want to do?
I can come up with one, I'm sure. I'm very creative.
Okay, good. And as far as the acting transitioning, I'm going to talk to Kevin James and see if he can help you out, because he seems to be... All right. And now, you know, there's all these songs for proms, and I was thinking We Are Family would be a good one for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can take my brother, and, you know, it'd be good.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we're just calling, and we're checking things out and seeing what we're going to host, but I appreciated your email, and I'm going to figure out if that's something we do, but it was lovely talking to you.
All right.
Well, listen, you take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Shannon Doherty joins me after this. We'll be right back. You know our next guest from her days on Beverly Hills 90210 and Charm. Now you can see her on Fox's Hawaiian drama North Shore. Take a look. Please welcome Shannon Doherty. Donald Trump, you fired. That's what you just did.
Yeah, I tried, and then they told me something about him he trademarked it or something, so that I actually couldn't do it like that.
Like the hand thing?
Yeah, like you can't. Am I gonna get sued right now? Like we're doing it.
I dare you. Come on. I'll start it.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just more publicity. It's if you get somebody to
Absolutely.
Trump coming after you like that.
That'd be great.
He didn't trademark that, did he?
He was trying to.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So he's a friend. He's on the show all the time. But I'll. So the new show is you film in Hawaii?
Yes, we film in Hawaii, on Oahu. Yeah.
I don't know. Is that the main island?
It's not. I mean, it's not the big island, but it's probably the most populated island, I would say.
I've only been to Kauai and Maui.
Right. So Oahu's like Waikiki, Honolulu. Mm-hmm. It's more of a city.
And is it beautiful or?
It's really beautiful when you're there for 3 weeks.
And then you get that island fever thing.
Island fever, where you're like, if I don't get off this rock, I may actually jump off of it.
Yeah. And then you'd be in water.
And then I would be in water, which would be frightening.
Now, but why is that frightening? I heard you were surfing there and everything.
Yeah, okay, well, see, I moved there August 15th, and I thought I'm gonna be that really cool, hot surfer girl. So I learned how to surf. I had this great surf instructor, and I had like this group of boys around me surfing. It was so cool. And a group of friends of mine said, why don't we go to the North Shore and do the North Shore Shark Attack? And I went, okay, I should have like a healthy respect for what's in the water.
Attack?
They take you out on a boat. They put you in this cage that floats on top of the water, like, you know, part of it, and then the other part's down. And apparently it's in an area where all the sharks are. So you snorkel it, and there were 30 sharks surrounding the cage.
What do they do to draw the sharks to you?
It used to be a place where they got like crab or something, so the sharks know that it's a big feeding area.
Sharks eat crab?
It's a very strange, like the whole
Very
explanation
sophisticated
was
sharks.
like,
They just
they hear the engine of the boat,
Okay.
and they swarm.
Okay. So you're in a cage.
Right. That, by the way, was like the bars were this wide apart, and I'm really small, so like I could just go straight through.
Right.
And I was panicking, so I was sort of up top, and I was treading water, and my leg kept on going through the bar. So I thought, oh, the shark's just gonna like chomp my leg off.
Well,
obviously.
sure.
This is what's gonna happen. And then I asked the captain, because I was having a panic attack, like full blown, like crying. And I said, can you pull us back in, please, like immediately? And this is when it really sucks to be me, because he sort of looked at me and goes, you're that tough girl, Doherty. You can handle it. And like left me out there for 20 minutes. Wouldn't bring me in for anything.
How far away are you from the, so you couldn't get out of the thing?
I mean, I could obviously climb over, swim to
No,
the boat,
no, that's
but
not an
that was
option.
not an option.
So are you by yourself?
I had 2 friends with me. Who
In the
loved it.
cage?
Yeah, who loved it.
In the cage? So the sharks are swimming around,
There were
circling?
30 sharks.
How big are they about?
Circling. They were, I mean, some were 5 feet, some were 30 feet.
Wow.
Like, they looked 30 feet to me, all right?
I don't even question it. I'm like, wow.
I know, I love her. She's like, oh
I
my
don't
God.
Maybe they were. But they couldn't have all been 30 feet close to you because they'd be in their way of each other.
They were huge.
All right.
And scary and
So they could have
dangerous.
been easily 3 or 4 feet.
No, they were bigger than me.
All right, they were
And
bigger
I'm
than
tiny,
you.
but I'm, you know, not 3 or 4
Like,
feet.
would you say the size of Kevin James, or how big were they actually?
Yeah, probably about Kevin's size.
All right,
Maybe
so
a little
6
bigger.
feet. 6 feet.
Yeah.
All right, not 30. We have so many liars on this show. I don't know why we get the liars here.
Because, okay, do you understand when you have the snorkel mask on?
No.
It's like the side view mirror of a car.
It magnifies.
Exactly, it magnifies.
Right.
And when your eye, you know, it's
Yeah.
a very scary.
Right. No,
Why
I
don't
can
you try it?
I don't want to.
They will be 30 feet to you
I think
too.
it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Well, inevitably, I stopped surfing.
You're not surfing anymore.
Well, I'm the baby seal. I am always the smallest person out there, and I am the
Right.
one that the sharks go for.
And now, and also there've been some shark attacks lately in
Yes.
there. I mean, there always are, but especially there.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
they have
you-
tiger sharks, and now they have great whites that have adapted to the warm water.
Uh-huh.
So they have something like 6 great whites.
Do we believe her on this? I don't know.
I promise, that's
right.
true. It was on the news.
Okay, well then, it's true. All right. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this. We're back with Shannon Doherty, and now these were just delivered during the commercial
This
break.
is a southern specialty.
Yeah,
It's
you're
deviled
from-
ham sandwiches.
You're from Tennessee.
I'm from Tennessee.
And
So you have to try one.
do
It's
I
deviled
have
ham,
to?
absolutely. It's Miracle Whip deviled ham, which comes in a can, sort of like Spam, but not Spam. And sweet jerkin pickles. They're really good. So yeah, take a bite.
Yeah. I'm thinking more about that cage now because that, if I have a choice. Wow. Now, what if somebody doesn't like that kind of
Consistency?
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that good?
Wow. Why don't you have some too? Why don't you have any of this?
Oh, I have a strict no eating on camera policy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all you.
That is something. That's like, it's like soup on a sandwich. It's like, and your mother made this for me? And she's backstage right now?
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. That is really delicious, and I'll never forget it. Oh, wow. All right, so I'm going to save that for later. How about that?
Okay.
That's really good. So this is a picture that someone, it doesn't seem like that long. When was Beverly Hills 90210?
The 90s, early 90s.
Doesn't seem that long ago, and yet, look,
and yet look at us.
and look at the outfits. It's frightening, isn't it? Look at that. I mean, look at you.
My
Look at these
pants.
pants.
Here.
Mom jeans. Those are like, look at that. I can't even
It's
imagine.
horrible. It's horrible. What about the hair?
Yeah.
What
it's-
about those bangs?
Well, I'm looking at the whole picture here. The lapel goes all the way down to and your pants come up like. That's really something else.
It's horrible.
And it's not that long ago. Even Jason Priestley, look at that.
Yeah, but what are we gonna,
No, I know. And
in 10 years from now, are we gonna look at ourselves?
I'm
and be
sure
like,
we will.
what
I
were
look
we
at
thinking?
myself last month going, what was I thinking? No, I have no room to talk, but that's just.
No, that's really horrific.
It looks like
you
you
go through
were-
all those phases
Yeah.
in the 90s that you wish you never did.
Right. Well, you look great now.
Thank you.
And thanks again for that delicious meal.
You're very welcome.
And all the lies of the stories of the sharks and everything. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you. Thanks for being here.
meeting you.
North Shore airs on Fox Thursdays at 9 o'clock. One more thing right after this. I want to thank Kevin James and Shannon Doherty. And one more thing. Here's the chef who made these delicious sandwiches possible, Rosa Doherty. Come on out, Rosa. Hi. Nice to meet you. All right, so you made these backstage for me, I understand.
Yes, I didn't have time to make country fried steak.
Oh, I would have liked that, the country fried steak.
very good.
I love. Okay, now did you taste them to make sure before you sent them out here?
No.
You didn't. Well, you should. Have a little bite. Just have one bite and tell me if this is the way they're supposed to taste. That's the way they're supposed to taste? All right, well, then you did it. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.